Hi you guys, it's Maya Shantell. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I also want to say thank you to the people that already liked and subscribed to my channel. So thank you so much for that. But I just want to get into this video. This is the BBL update. So I went to Mexico, got my BBL done, and this is my 1 month update. And I'm also just answering questions. So a couple people had asked me like how much my surgery was, who was my doctor, how was my real experience over there. And I vlogged when I went over to Mexico. So I feel like I pretty much explained like the real pain and the real like struggle of what it is. But there are some intricate things that you have to be prepared for when you go over to Mexico. So I wanted to give a full rundown on everything. I would encourage you to go look at my vlog just so you can get a general understanding, like if you really wanted to go to Mexico. So I had wrote down some questions along with some questions that people asked me in the comments about my full experience. So I wrote them down. They're not in any order, but first things first is what to buy. And the main thing you're going to need is gauze, surgical tape, your faja, and a BBL pillow. So after you get back, I would say get you an ab board and a waist trainer. But those things can wait, of course. You won't be able to wear your ab board or your waist trainer until like maybe a month or two after surgery. So the main thing to focus on, I would say, would be the gauze, surgical tape, and your faja. But like if you have like first aid kits, like little items, that would put you in the mind of like what to really get. So another question I had was about who my doctor was, and I went to a doctor in Mexico by the name of Dr. Castillo. He is on Facebook. I would just encourage you to look it up yourself and do further research. The cost, so it is a lot different with the costs in Mexico, just because you pretty much pay for what you get and then that's pretty much it. So the $3,000 covered just my surgery, and then you had to pay to like get your EKG done, and they did things separately, so you definitely will bring extra money. But plus the supplies, plus your plane ticket, plus your hotel if you decide to stay, it could be about $4,000 or more. But overall, it is significantly cheaper. You're going to spend $4,000 for your travel, your surgery, and almost everything else you need, whereas you would just spend $5,000 in the States for just your surgery alone. You do get your faja and massages, but compared to the price, you still would save money. I would just say, like I said before, make sure you're healthy if you wanted to go to Mexico, and just make sure you know who the right doctor is to go to. Did I lose fat? So I would say yes, I have, but I would also say that I was swollen in my first like couple of weeks. So now the swelling is going down, and I am going to put a couple pictures in the video somewhere along so that you can see. But my swelling definitely went down. When you get lipo, like you're going to be swollen. You're going to be like a little, you're going to have fluid on you. So, your results aren't exactly going to be there right that minute. It's going to take time to actually see your full results. Knowing that you lose fat, I would recommend you tell the doctor to maybe put extra fat, or just to make it a little bit over dramatic, so that in the long run, when you do lose fat, you won't like lose your results. Another question is about smoking, and like, did I smoke before, after surgery? I said in my video that I waited like a week to not, like, I smoked up until the week before my surgery, and then I had stopped. But once I was smoking up until my surgery, I cut back my increments, and I would usually do like a bong a day. But once I got closer to my surgery date, I definitely cut back to where I was just hitting like a glass bong once a day. Like, I cut back significantly, and then the week before my surgery, I didn't smoke at all. If you do choose to smoke after, you can lose your fat, so that's kind of like a waste of an investment if you ask me. But you know, I'm not the best role model, so I did it. And, you know, I would just say you can tell a difference slightly. Like I said, I was swollen as well. So, you know, you can tell a difference though. I would definitely say you can tell a difference. So if you do decide to smoke maybe a couple of weeks after surgery, I would just say that can result in losing fat. It can also result in slowing down your healing process. So, you know, you decide whether you want to take that risk. As far as exercising goes, you're not supposed to exercise 4 to 5 weeks after you get surgery. That's no heavy lifting, 4 to 5 weeks, up to 6 weeks, honestly. And, you know, you really just want to be in your resting period. Like, this is a really long recovery process, or it's not really long, but when you think about 4 or 5 weeks out of work, or, you know, just not doing anything, it is kind of a long process. So that's just to get back on your feet. Imagine like how long it takes for your body on the inside to actually go back to how it was. So, you know, it is kind of a long process, but to get back to feeling normal and to feeling like kind of like yourself, it's not that long. As far as sitting down, it's also a long process. It will take you about 4 to 6 weeks to actually sit on your butt. And that's where your butt pillow comes in handy, because you don't want to sit on your butt. So you're going to be sitting on your thighs, but you're on the pillow. So it's kind of cool, but you know, you have to have those things just so you don't result in losing fat, and just being precautious about certain things. Getting massages are also going to help you maintain your results. You're supposed to get about 10 to 20 lymphatic massages, and I started my massages after surgery, like a day after surgery. The lady that did the massages came to my room, and she pretty much drained the fluid off of my body. And once I got back into my hometown, I just resumed getting my massages. So it is important as well to get your massages. Like I said, everything goes hand in hand. So once you get your massages, and once you start drinking water, and, you know, once you really start draining all of the excess fluid off of your body, you're going to really start to see your results. But it is important that you get your massages. So you should also be walking around and getting up after surgery, just so that your body doesn't stay stiff. You will feel a lot of stiffness. You'll feel a lot of, you know, you'll be sore and feel a lot of pain. But just so your body doesn't, you know, get used to feeling that way or just being stiff, you definitely have to get up and walk around, and get up early in the morning so that you don't stay, you know, stiff. So I'm going to put a couple of pictures of my results week by week so that you can see how my swelling went down. You'll also be able to see like how my results came out. I went for a natural look, and after you start to go down in swelling, you will get this period after your swelling and all of this goes down, called like the fluffing period, I guess. And it's like the fluff fairy, where you get all the fat in your butt, or your skin expands to actually accommodate the fat in your butt. So, you know, like I said, my results aren't 100% done and finished. So I'm just going to stand up and show y'all how my results came out so far, even though it's only 1 month. But this is my faja. So this is my faja right here. And so this is my butt. So you see how I'm more of a small, petite person, so I couldn't really overdo with my results or with my with what I wanted. But I also, like I said, trying to eat protein and trying to eat things that I know is going to help me, you know, keep my butt. So yeah. And normally I would have on my ab board, and this is what the ab board looks like, just in case. Oops. So this is what your ab board is going to look like, and it literally goes right on your abs. And you know, that's going to help that make sure that your stomach stays flat. You don't want like a whole bunch of bumps or lumps in it. Especially if you're more petite like me, you kind of want that flat stomach. So you want to make sure that you wear your ab board and things of that nature. But yeah, like I think I got natural, but it's always room for round 2 just in case, you know. But so far, pretty much like everything. All right, you guys, so this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more. I probably won't be back on here anymore about my BBL results for maybe 3 or 4 months, just because I feel like everything will probably stay the same or maybe change slightly, maybe not that much. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my vlog as well. It's really interesting and informative. But thank you so much for watching. Bye.